Patong Beach. Ate about 2 kilos of mangoes. And going to market now. So pretty big waves today. Just chillaxing on the beach. It's pretty cooler than usually, which is good. I like it like this, especially when you're going on a bike up the hill. It's like a refreshment. See you. Hello, cow. I like how they don't put the cows in some. They can pretty much go wherever they want. It's still not 100% freedom. They're probably milking them or probably killing them for meat afterwards. So I'm on my bike ride again, exploring new roads here in Phuket. And it's about to rain. And here we have longans. And I'm planting the seeds back in nature. So plant the fruit trees every time you get a chance. Okay, this pineapple field. Mountains. It's not mountains, just hills. Cycling in Phuket. So people say vegan diet is boring, so I just want to show you like what I eat. So I always like to have like a sweet fruit during the day for breakfast and very often for lunch. Sometimes I would have cooked lunch, but it's always better to have raw as well for lunch. And then for dinner I just like to carb up with different starches. So here I took from lunch, so that's like noodles and different vegetables, tofu, green beans, and here you have rambutans, and here I have a jackfruit. Wait a minute, I'll show. Okay, so here we have the jackfruit. You can see it's really ripe, and I mean it's champadek probably, it's not jackfruit. It's still really good. So ripe and sweet. So definitely come to Thailand if you wanna experience like higher quality fruit for cheap money. It's definitely much better than most places I've been to. It's amazing. Alright, so here I bought a little bit more food for today, so I'm gonna show you what I bought. So these are longans, about 2 kilos, rice noodle, about 2 kilos of rambutans, a melon, then here is a jackfruit, or no, it's not jackfruit, it's a champadek, and here we have more mangoes, and more mangoes here. If you don't know how to balance, don't go like this on a bike, because it can be pretty dangerous. But I know how to balance pretty good, so no worries. and it's not a long way. Always wear your light, because if you go on a road that's not really lightened, it can be dangerous really. So always put the lights on your bike at night. So many people are trying 100% raw or whatever, and I know Ted Carr, for him it's working really well, and I'm really inspired by him. I try to eat as much raw as possible, but for dinner it's just too boring for me to eat fruit anymore. I know I would feel much better, but the goal for me was to start clearing my skin, and I pretty much achieved it. And first I was raw, and I ate cooked food. My skin was still clear. My skin would break out if I ate more complex, shitty foods, but if I go something like this, no, it's just like vegetables, rice noodles, potatoes. I take some lunches from school, which is vegan and with a little bit of salt and oil, but it's just like a little portion, and I mix it with lots of rice or rice noodles, and this is what's for dinner. I have more rice noodles there. So for people who think they have to be raw 100%, I don't think you have to be, but raw is definitely better, and Ted Carr is just the proof that it can work. But you can achieve amazing results with cooked food as well. Even Ted Carr would say that. So if you want to be raw, but you have to enjoy it. Don't be just like, oh, I would like to have the potatoes, or I would like to have the rice or rice noodles, pasta, whatever, and be like, oh, but I can't because I have to be raw. If it makes you feel really bad, the cooked food, don't eat it. If you wake up with a headache and you're bloated and it's not working for you, then you better be raw, but you better enjoy it as well. That's how you deal with dogs in Thailand. Hello. Hello. There's one sleeping here. Oh, this time they didn't do anything. When I was running up there, they barked at me, and you never can be sure if they're not gonna run after you. But this time they didn't do anything. So I wanted to go for a PB, 18:52 I did, but as I said, the dog slowed me down a little bit. But next time I'm definitely not gonna care. I'm gonna risk a bit in my leg, but I don't think these dogs would rip you apart. Maybe they will just chase you a little bit, but I don't think they are trained to beat people, especially if they are outside like that. So next time I'm just gonna run through and see what happens. I've been bitten just a little bit once in England, but it was just a little scratch, so nothing big, Of course, if I got a big bit, I'll be more careful, but I'm gonna go for it now. I'm not gonna care as much about the dogs, because PB is more important than a bite.